When it comes to social media addiction among youth, the Attorney General's office is looking to get beyond the science involved.
We can talk about the science involving the algorithms of some of these social media companies, and it can get all complicated. We can talk about chemicals in your brain like dopamine and all that. But what really helps people understand what's going on is the stories.
Stories about the personal impact of being hooked on social media is what Attorney General Keith Ellison's after.
If you tell them a story, they're like, I get it. It's something that you want to be able to let go of and quit, but you just somehow can't, and you feel compelled. And so kids are hooked into social media that way.
Ellison's team has set up an online forum where you can share your info. There's a multiple choice section on which social media platforms you've encountered content that's not age appropriate, and a multiple choice section on harms kids have suffered linked to social media use.
A lot of people who are making complaints, offering their observations to us, letting us know how this was affecting their classmates, their children, and even from kids who were telling us how addictive it was and how they just couldn't put it down and how they do it all middle of the night. They neglect their homework for it.
The AG's forum also allows for an open-ended comment or a story.
I was kind of curious to what extent people's confidentiality will be respected through this process of submitting stories to you.
Anytime anyone submits information to us, it is considered investigative data, which means it's confidential data. If we somehow want to use it in some public way, we have to get your consent. And we would never, ever share your information without your consent.
It's all about building a case for a lawsuit aimed at forcing Meta, the parent company of Facebook and Instagram, to be more proactive about protecting children. That includes ending the practice of sharing data about their interactions online and things as simple as making default privacy settings the strictest possible.
What we want Meta and others to do is just to help educate the public on how to use their services effectively. But what we first have to do is help them see that they are benefiting from people's lack of information.
This fact-finding journey is about building evidence to convince the courts that social media giants can't be allowed to police themselves when it comes to underage users. John Croman, KARE 11 News.